This is a sight that is rarely seen on the vlog. Amaury turning on the fountain because I'm never usually up at this time. But I'm ready and raring to go today because we're back to the workout routine. Good morning, Molly. Oh, yes, I think she's questioning the workout clothes today. It is pyjama bottoms, very cool ones. My gym leggings are in the wash and it's just too cold for the little shorts.
The attire that you're fetching today looks like you're going for a cinema night. Yes. Upstairs in the attic.
No, this is my activity wear and I have taken it on board, everyone. I will be getting sneakers, trainers.
Oh my goodness me.
I will, but I haven't got them yet.
No, but I know you have a wide American audience, but you're still
trainers.
English at the end of the day.
I will be getting trainers, I'm sorry, Amaury. Okay. There's nothing like starting the day with a visit to our glamorous gym. I mean, who wouldn't want to work out in here? What a joy. I will, however, spare you images of me at the gym every morning. Just presume this is where I am. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're all looking a bit windswept. Well, I better hurry in and get started with the day because I'm cooking tonight and I want to do a stew so that it can just bubble away all day. We've got our friend Ivo from the Chateau of Saint-Chartier coming round for dinner tonight. So I am in the kitchen, which is pretty rare these days. So I've been looking up recipes and I found a beef tajine, which is weird because there aren't really beef tajines in Morocco, but beef tajine with dates, which I wanted to do because we have a lot of delicious dates here, and prunes. Sounds good? I'm going to try that.
I know it's been a while since you've cooked, darling.
It feels easier to do the onions with my eyes closed right now. They're streaming so much.
There's a lot of onion. Actually, I can feel it up to here.
These are particularly potent ones.
Ooh, that's going to be amazing later.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, I'll show you. Just to get away from the onions for a bit. Look at these. A little mouse has been at them. A little Stephanie-shaped mouse. These are, I think, the best so far. They are Sakari dates. All of the dates that we were sent are different types, and I have never had Sakari dates before. They're so sweet.
It's so sweet you get emotional about it.
I do love them. I love them so much.
And when you said the little mouse has been at them, didn't your grandmother used to say that?
Yes, she did, about the bread when I nibbled it on the way home from the boulangerie. She pretended she didn't know it was me. A little mouse has been at the bread again. Okay. We're nearly there. By the way, I pinched one of your jugs. This is one of the jugs that Philip's going to be selling. I keep pinching the things because they're so pretty. I will let you sell it, but...
I love that one.
Just enjoying it.
I'm having a hard time selling some of the stuff I'm buying.
We weren't made for this job, were we? Right, this is it. I have all of my ingredients together. Philip, I borrowed another one of the bowls that you're selling. This is my browned beef. I have slightly parboiled carrots, coriander. This is the honey from the bees that are in our garden. It's made by the local beekeeper. Ras el hanout, that's the Moroccan spices, and a cinnamon stick, onions, tomatoes, prunes and dates, and garlic, and a little bit of tomato concentrate because it's delicious. Are you quite excited about tonight's meal? I think so. And some beef stock, so we are good to go. I'm going to just brown the onions a bit. I've browned the onions a bit, added the carrots and the garlic. Now the beef stock is going in, and I'll put the honey with that. Actually, I think I need a second spoonful of that. It's calling for quite a lot. It's calling for 4 dessert spoons. I'm only putting 2 in. In go the tomatoes, swiftly followed by the dates and the prunes. I've just taken the stones out. Other than that, they're going in whole. And finally, the browned beef is going in. I've brought it to the boil, and I'm going to put it in a low oven at least 6 hours. And you can just carry on cooking in there. Brian, you have done a spectacular job.
You've seen that. You want to come back next week. This is what it's all about.
Oh, I do. I very much want you to come back.
No, but the garden's little.
It is looking good. Oh no, I like what you've done there. Galahad and I are loving the walks here. We couldn't really walk here anymore. It was just weeds. It's so nice now.
I know.
We come here twice a day. It's made a big difference to daily life.
But what I usually do as well is that although I started up there with the weeds in the path, I go back round, and because it is so small in the path, it's easy to get them out now quickly.
Yes, that's great. So you're keeping it
it's only
down
taken
now.
me seconds, whereas before it took me quite a while.
And now you're going round the corner You're creeping closer and closer to the statue. Look at all this area that's been cleared. And you want me to buy some bulbs? Lots of bulbs.
Yeah, if we get
for
some
that.
daffodil bulbs, when your guests come for next year now, it'll all be pretty, you know, and we can have tulips.
That'll be lovely. Well, I'll look online and I'll get ordering.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep, okay.
Thank you.
All right, Galahad, you and I are going back up this way. We're ready for a sudden downpour. It is a bit windy today, isn't it? Oh, I see. Yeah, you're more comfortable standing on my skirt on the muddy ground. Well, thank you for that, darling. Thing is, I can't get cross with him for showing initiative. Bye-bye, good seeing you. See you soon.
Amaury's having 3 eggs, and in Gaston.
He is Gaston.
Yeah.
You are Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. But now that I've grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm practically as large as a barge.
As large as a what?
Barge.
I thought you said bull.
Large barge.
Large barge.
So it's just the 3 eggs. It's barely enough
There's
to...
other people.
You go for it. We've got more eggs. Wow. They're from the garden.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah, and a month ago they were
Nearly gone.
there.
It's because it's been raining. Look at that. The garden's happy.
Yeah, but also Isabel and Percy pruned or cut quite a lot.
So it worked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
They are gorgeous. Sounds as though a lot is going on in here. Let's see how Amaury's getting on with the workshop. This is such a change.
Yeah.
It's huge since I last came in.
Yeah.
So the boarding's going up onto that.
Onto that, yeah. So all
Okay.
the feeders and all of the troughs, they're all safe and
It's going to feel so clean and tidy in here. Except for the floor, which, we can't ever really get feeling clean and tidy with the old bricks.
putting a flowing floor in there.
As well?
So, yeah, you'll see.
I didn't realise there was a floor coming in as well. So you've got a new cube.
I don't know how many times I've ringed my ankle already. Just
Yeah.
like that prime example there, the ones over there.
Yeah, with very dangerous power tools, I think it's a very good idea not to have an uneven floor. You are not a racehorse. That's my philosophical statement of the day.
Horses need flat ground as well.
Oh, God. Okay, well, you can tell I'm not good with horses.
Just maximising the space, so storage, because it's tight in here.
So you're actually keeping storage above those?
Keep storage above those.
That's such a good idea.
But I'm also putting access panels where all the inspection chambers are.
Yeah.
So access panel on there. So if it's ever a bouchon, we can get into that one,
Yeah.
into that one, get into that one.
Great.
There's the isolation valves for your mum's apartment above us, which is there, so that's accessible.
Okay.
So it's just making sure that if there's a blockage, it's not, you've got to take everything down. I've
Yeah.
got some hinges and there'll just be a little trapdoor, so it's easily accessible.
I walk in here, I just think of the panelling that's going to come out of this room. I'll let you get on with it.
No
I'll
worries.
come and see you in a couple of days' time. Quite excited. Bye.
See you later.
So, Omblin told me we don't have any more carrots.
Okay.
Because the second bed just didn't work out.
Yeah, I'm using bought carrots in this today. Oh, that's almost all the carrot I needed. No.
I found carrots. These are just my preferred size. If you want this one. I am going to use these for the guest dinners this weekend.
Okay, we've got to do something with that one, just on principle. Philip,
In Guardian Level.
come and see this carrot. You've got to come and see a carrot. Come on, darling.
Go on and come and have the carrot. Big bite. It's a wand.
It's very dirty.
No, it's a sword. Would you behave yourself?
It's very dirty. Literally.
I haven't watched it yet.
There goes the lorry that's been delivering everything for them to start bright and early after the weekend. That's the men who are coming next week to start all of the French drain around the chapel and get the electricity and the water over for the fountain. So Amaury and I are going to go and have a look and see what they've dropped off. So here's our underground water cistern. That's going to be for watering the chapel garden in future. You think we'll need a second in future?
Bigger than 5,000 litres.
Yeah. Well, we'll be planning a second one in future then.
Bowser was 1,000 litres.
And you used it every day.
20 minutes, it'll be gone.
Whew.
And that was just to do Davy's garden.
Yeah, that is a lot that is going to go into the ground. And that's their little digger. But I think you're right. I think that we're going to have to look at... Well, certainly I knew we were going to have more on the other side of the chateau. But we might even need more on this side in future.
So,
I'll talk to him about it on Monday as well.
It's just the amount of precipitation you get through the dry season. That's the problem. You can't.
We can't compare to this year. This year it hasn't stopped raining.
It's a shame though, because you're taking the roof runoff, which is brilliant having a water harvester, but the runoff, the overflow goes back into the drain,
Yeah.
which would be better if
We
you had a
kept more of it.
secondary, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. We need a secondary one. But one cistern is already a very good place to start. And in the spot that we're putting it, we haven't got massive amounts of space. So that one will be good. Then maybe we can look at having another one on the other side of the chapel in future. And certainly we're going to have an absolutely huge one over the other side of the chateau. It was pretty cold out there, so I'm going to spend the next hour with a hot water bottle on the bed signing patron cards. You have to admit that that is a sensible idea, and your tail says that you agree. Yeah, you settle down. I'm finally feeling warm again, and it's nearly time for Evo to arrive. I'm going to run downstairs now to do the final touches, which actually is only couscous. I wanted to make sure that I was free to just chat with everyone this evening, so I did the stew this morning, and couscous takes about 5 minutes, right at the last minute. And then for dessert, I decided that instead of cooking anything, I would just use the most delicious things in the world, which is, let's face it, fruit in alcohol. We have raspberries macerating in raspberry eau de vie, prunes in Armagnac, and cherries in I don't know what, but I'm sure it's delicious. And we're just going to have those very simply with some vanilla ice cream. Of course, we'll have a cheese course as well, but that doesn't take any work. So it feels amazing. We're about to have a little dinner party, and I basically have no work to do other than a couscous. I don't know what's prettier. My tajine, I'm pretty proud of it, actually. Should I be proud of my own cooking? I think it's quite pretty.
Every right to be.
But Marie has trumped me with the flowers.
You're going to say me tonight, but no, that's all right.
Oh, no, you.
No,
in the
clearly,
bean.
I can see how it is.
Oh, come on, an autumnal fillet looking
least
absolutely
I'm
delightful.
I thought it was looking hot, but no.
And Marie, it's good to see you at the head. It feels right whilst I'm cooking.
Idea why I'm here. This
Because
is
it's
nice.
your night off.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. We shall see it now.